Alright.
It does.
Cool.
But my controls are wrong.
Look, there's... We'll get there. Anywho, I've hit my recording button so that I'm actually going.
Okay, now my controls are correct. Alright, now we're
Excellent.
going.
What was I doing?
I don't know. You were doing breeding stuff, and I was going to an ice cave.
I was going to I think I went to an ice cave, and then I did breeding stuff. So I have Mason the pillow rat, Scully the snake, skull snake, and Char the Andriel. Right, Andriel. Yeah, I got one of those in the pocket.
Yeah, we got Quattro. Yours was Char, and mine was Quattro.
Yeah,
That's how it turned out to be.
That's how we tell them apart.
And we got a Slime Knight and a Sword Dragon.
Well, your Slime Knight.
Slime Knight has been pretty good. Now it's time for... They could have put the modicum of effort to make this cave, like, white paladin.
No,
because it's cold.
Look, it's a gold mining cave.
Should probably open your chat up just for hoots.
That's all I've got. Alright, I'm gonna go check out Red Jungle, which is a magic key I've got.
I do have a magic key in the pocket. Okay, both chats are open.
Ah, I'm in the Lumberjack zone.
Hey, Slime Knight critical for 90 damage, or almost 100 damage. I hate Droll. I hate looking at Droll.
Like, the eyes are up the top left and right, and then it's just like one big nose or something?
I suppose that is one way of interpreting this
right.
fight of this horrible monster.
Right? Oh, I guess I've run into some elves?
Surround isn't a very good skill, is it?
It's like lowering accuracy, which can be useful in fights where you're getting your ass kicked, but...
Yeah, it's like... Do I want Nap Attack or Sleep Air? Nap Attack is just an attack, right?
Yeah,
Does it cost anything?
It is a basic attack that costs like 2 or 3 MP that adds sleep to the basic attack, and it's the same power as a basic attack.
Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of Surround for Sleep Air. My Sleepy Air. Hello, Blunt the King. Hello, Jello Master.
Hello.
Jello is stuck with the heart thing for a while.
I saw that you added yours, and that finally reminded me, like, crap, why haven't I added mine? So I added the slimes onto mine.
Slime time.
The 4th slime isn't ready. I basically, like, spent a lot of time on a different yellow color for it, and I didn't like any of them. So, it's still in the works. Ooh, cave. I want cave. Cave could have big treasures. Or it could have a D scale, who knows.
There's no trusting the greedy scum. I found some jerky. I'm sure it'll be useful.
So the notable changes that have happened to my party, I have somebody who can heal. It's maybe the most notable.
Yeah, I don't know how you've been going without that this entire time, because that's been the rock upon which I founded my church.
Yeah, no, our rock was damage. The Church of Deal Damage.
It's a pretty good church.
It works. It has no longevity, though.
Oh. Better to burn out than to fade away. I should watch Highlander at some point. I haven't seen it in a while.
I think the last time I watched it was 2012 or 2013. I thought, like, yeah, damn, alright. Like, this is still pretty good. Soundtrack is, like, killer, of course.
And you've got Christopher Lambert doing a Scottish accent.
Yeah, you've got Christopher Lambert doing the Scottish accent, and then Sean Connery is, what, like a Frenchman who's also Egyptian?
Yeah, he's an Egyptian who lived in France and also Japan, where he had a princess wife.
Yeah, but it's Sean Connery, so...
He's doing his impossible fake accent, which is ostensibly Scottish, but it's not really. It's like I always like it when the accent stuff like that's goofy. Like original Star Trek, they've got Scotty.
Yep.
Who's a Scotsman doing it. He sounds incredibly Irish, but okay, you're getting 3. I'm gonna give Wood Boy 3 pork chops and a beef jerky and see if that captures the boy.
That's... good luck.
Well, I'm doing it because I found a beef jerky on the ground and some pork chops, and I want to be rid of them.
I mean, that's fair too. Maybe you can get the boy to join you, though. That'd be nice.
Like, I will... Up, Tree Boy was defeated. It was the old Pokeball special. Oh, I found Call for Help.
Ooh. I don't like that that has a failure chance, but it's a strong move.
Okay. Defense... Snowstorm...
You got a lot of options on that one. Yikes.
Yeah, this one's got Heal More, Increase, Fire Bane, Defense, Snowstorm, Outside, Beast Cut, and Shears.
Oh, shears. Plants?
Yeah, but it's plants.
Like,
I don't know how useful that is.
Yeah, I was gonna say, maybe one of those cuts.
Tree Boy got up looking hopeful.
Oh. There's
Name my Tree Boy.
Trunk.
Okay.
Hello, Adric.
And hello, Nightbot. You're one of the bots we allow. I do not allow Stay Hydrated bot.
I got rid of that one. I mean, Nightbot...
Wood Boy.
I keep Nightbot around, but, like...
Yes, sometimes Nightbot is necessary. It is never necessary. I would, in fact, say that that Stay Hydrated bot is never-sary.
I was just thinking that Nightbot, like, a lot of the times is like the no links part of it is kind of a buster, but
should I go up or down in this dungeon, do you think? I mean, I know you know the answer, but which one do you feel?
Shit, I forget the answer, so down. You're going
Down
through a mine, right? Like,
there's a man down here.
Oh.
All he says is, guts, kid, you have guts to be down here.
Well, alright, you got guts. Good job.
Thanks, man. No, I've got trunks, not guts is someone else.
Oh, we're different series.
Yeah, different series.
But yeah, sorry, but
being clowned off your brain.
Thinking a lot about Highlander series now.
Ooh, yeah, I know. I've shown many bad movies to many of my friends. I've never shown anybody Highlander 2.
That was one that, like, I remember from high school. Like, the Highlander TV show was sort of in the same vein as, like, Walker, Texas Ranger. So I remember, like, family members really liking that show. So, like, it's a show that I have, like, a passing knowledge of, because I've seen, like, just random episodes of it.
I kind of an aside, I bet watching Walker, Texas Ranger now is completely hilarious.
Oh, yeah, I would agree with that.
It's like, should I watch Walker, Texas Ranger as a joke?
Probably.
Yeah, but the Highlander TV show also pretty terrible. But Highlander 2 is a legendarily bad movie.
Highlander TV series is actually better than you expect. Like, I realize that your expectations are it's god-awful, but it is better than that.
I don't need Aqua Cut.
No.
It's a skill.
No, you really don't.
especially on Quattro. Mummy got up. Get a free mummy. Name my mummy. I named my last monster, who was a slime ball, after Quarks. They were the ones.
3 had unfinished special effects. That wouldn't surprise me.
You can do that in a major. I can think of at least a couple other major motion pictures which did that.
Unfinished special effects?
Yeah, like Star Trek Insurrection.
Ooh. My favorite one to bring up in. God damn it. Gnome obtained the D scale.
Yeah! Revenge!
You got me.
I named my mummy Yummy because he was a yummy mummy.
I've been gotten. When I think of high budget films with dumb, really obvious film errors in them, I think of Van Helsing.
Oh yeah, well you can see the fucking wires.
Yeah, you can see the wires, and there are multiple boom-in shots.
I love it.
There's a scene where they're in like a cave, talking to like a Yeti or Frankenstein or somebody. They're in a cave, and the boom keeps dropping into the shot, and it's like nobody notices. Oh, we're the blue screen satellite, and oh god,
yeah, that's in Star Trek's Insurrection. I think Insurrection also.
It took me forever to realize that like blue screen watching that film that was like they messed it up and just like didn't finish the special effect.
Leave it in. It looks fine. It looks spacey.
It's like wow, like the interior of this is really blue. That's I guess like weird. Like. What a...
It's a joker. What a bunch of jokers.
Yeah, indeed.
Then there's, I'm trying to think of it. I can't think of any right now. Usually I'd be rife with this kind of information, but...
I think I remember another movie I had seen recently with green screen, like a green screen background. Like, clearly somebody just forgot, like, did not have the time to fill in a green screen in a shot.
Like, yeah, fine. Look, it looks fine. It's green.
Like, I don't even think they noticed. Like, it was because it was like, you know, one shot, and then the rest of the shots it was, you know, as it was supposed to be. But
yeah, it's comparing any TNG movie to any TNG multi-part episode is unfair.
Yeah.
Because somebody cared about one of those and nobody cared about the other one.
Like, there was some time put into, like, First Contact.
Yeah, that's the one everybody always goes to.
Well, like, it has a lot of problems, but it's obvious they put time into it, you know?
The fair thing about that movie is that it's got that old dude pig in it. And he's also in an episode of TNG as a monster named Jaglom Shrek. I'm Jaglom Shrek, a Uridian information broker.
I can't believe Jaglom Shrek. My enjoyment of Generations mostly comes from as a kid watching TNG. I really liked Guinan. And I think mostly it's one of those like the answer is always worse than you wanted it to be sort of things. Like not knowing the background on a character makes them more interesting because you fill in the hole yourself. If that I talk about that a lot actually. It's a pretty common thing that I talk about where like. And my go-to is usually Shepherd Book. But other characters like this would be like a Boba Fett.
Yeah, Boba Fett definitely. That's something George Lucas never really understood, is that mysterious things can be cool, but poorly explained things are bad.
Yeah. Look, it's a good plan to just have Guinan go punch Ian McDonald in the face. Like, that's not hard. franchises over-explaining usually. Yeah, like...
I wonder if I could,
Yeah, welcome,
Oh god,
Master
God, this rock is... Oh man, I'm fucking dying to this rock.
Yeah, so this boss is, kind of funny because it has, like, worthless move, rock toss. Like, it can't deal damage, and then it has rock toss, which is like, whoops.
I guess I'm, going to command. I'll try putting him to sleep. He already killed my sword.
Oh, that's not great.
I'll just cast sleep and increase a bunch.
Yeah, the trick is that increase is good. That'll block, like, the normal attacks. But the rock toss, if it chooses to use that, will just crush you.
Okay, well, what can Quattro do to get me out of this? I'm just gonna tell him to charge.
Yeah, single target.
Because Sword was my one who had, like, double cut. But then it got crunched with a rock.
To come full circle over explaining franchises ties Highlander 2 and 4, a little bit, yeah.
Yeah. Also, I was, not enough MP. Okay, can't cast any more healing magic.
Oh yeah, you are bottom dollar.
So we'll just hope that my increase, it'll choose not to pick Rock Toss, and if it does, it'll throw my Quattro. Okay, it's dead.
Good.
Sorry, Sword.
Dealing extra damage is good too. Trying to think of other series or like franchises or even just single things that like over-explaining the thing kills it.
Oh, there's a movie in theaters that does that.
Oh?
Ooh, Charge Up I think is worth doing. Have you heard of a fantasy author named J.K. Rowling?
Oh, okay, yeah. I think I've heard of her.
Over-explaining things. Oh no! Golem! No, don't! Geodude, don't cast explosion!
No, Geodude! Self-destruct. So, here you go. You get to end the war by showing them they're fighting over garbage.
You're acting like loggerheads? Like turtles?
Yeah. Yeah, the Star Wars prequels. I mentioned Boba Fett, but, like, the Star Wars prequels just as a whole are basically that entire thing.
You see, Anakins, we measure the midichlorians in your blood. It tells you how the effects of the Force you have on you.
Have you heard the tale of Darth Plagueis the Wise? Like, no, old dude, what's that?
Oh, our agility fell.
Agility's such an odd stat.
I assume it's also crit in this game. I think it just also crit in other Dragon Warrior games.
Alright. So I think I'm done here. I'm gonna head back to Great Log for a little bit, and then head over to Ice Zone. I don't quite remember what I was doing there, but I know you're at the same place, so I'll be able to read your screen and tell me what I'm doing.
Well, first I have to find somebody who will not cast Uncorpse my friend.
I always cast that with a key, every time.
Oh, right, I could have just cast Outside, although I don't know how much MP Outside costs.
Yeah, you might not have it because of your... Referring to someone with the title as of Darth, yeah. Yeah. Oh, actually, that's probably it. After like talking to the king and getting the border open.
That's what I need to do, but I also... Do I have a,
Do you have a tree branch?
I don't think so. I have a warp stick.
I mean, that'll do it.
That's probably what I just want to use. And it plays the Ninja Gaiden sound. Oh, hey! There's some power.
Thanks, Wario.
Back into the hole. I have first jungle I could go to,
Ooh.
but I'm going to persist in the land of ice.
I've returned to the land of ice. I guess I'll see if I can go through that, border hall.
Get the joke I just made? Probably not.
Come from the land of ice and snow?
And indeed.
Yes.
Oh, here's Guts. There he is.
Whoa!
Oh, I've got one of them. It's a little koala with an axe. Who looks exactly like Guts. And some gulples.
Oh. Huh.
I think it's called Beast Knight. Yeah, Beast Knight.
That seems rad. I don't think I've seen one of those.
I think we determined it was a rare monster for you, but a common monster for me.
Yeah, one of those, like, version differences.
Getting lots of free items.
I'm getting quite lost in here.
Yeah, I did not receive. I'm not getting full frame rate. Oh well. At least the game's running smoother here. It's not giving me audio hicks like it was before.
That's an improvement.
Time to talk to the king. Man, the king's head looks extremely wide.
Because, like, the hair?
Well, it's like... His face looks like an explosion of pixels. And it makes him look very wide.
Whoa!
He looks as wide as his sprite.
Scorching, huh? I'll take it. Also, Char knows how to, high jump.
Look at these skeleton bones in here.
Well, that's what I gotta go do. I gotta trigger skeleton zone. Let's go do that.
Here's Kamehameha.
And the king. Oh no, the king.
I've got the big Kahuna sword in Dark Cloud too. I still don't know if that's a glitch or not.
So nice of the monsters to follow you into the pit trap.
They are bound by blood to do so. I'm talking to the walls. Alright, here's the different wall, different block.
I wonder which wall it could be.
I mean, I didn't actually see it until I got to it. So I was like, oh wait, this wall's different.
Ooh, how synced up are our friends, I guess. That's the...
I'm a little ahead of you.
Huh? Oh no, the kings are...
There's we fighting.
Uh-oh. Who truly has the power of the king?
You don't actually have a choice here. Time to kill a cat. No, it's an ag devil.
Ooh, egg devil.
Well, let's do defensive tactics, and then watch it brush away my beef, and we'll see. And brushed away the beef jerky. Okay. No, it's not Silver Devil. It's Ag Devil, obviously. I mean, look how it's spelled.
Okay, no, it's Fire Bane, but that's alright.
I love it when you put something to sleep and the next action is it waking up.
It feels pretty good.
You are asleep. I'm awake!
There we go, Scorching, hell yeah! There, sweet. Get out of here. 1007 experience.
I want you to cast Heal more, Slime Knight, but you're just defending yourself. So I'll put you on Mixed instead of Defense.
Alright.
Apparently Mixed means used your charge up, but okay, the Ag Devil was defeated. Sarge learned poison gas.
I think after this set of, like, this whole area, I'm gonna have to do some more breeding.
I'm feeling pretty good with my monsters, but my memories are to always be breeding.
Right, same.
If
like,
you're not doing that, then you're doing it wrong.
my team is all level 20, like, mid-20s right now, which is really strong. But, like, yeah, if I'm not, like, breeding more monsters, I'm not getting more powerful.
Okay, maybe that'll be a good way to judge. When you get level 20, you should be breeding. I'm only, like, my guys are only, like, level...
That was always my rule when I played this game way back in the day, was, like, you can breed at 10, you should at 20.
Okay, it does not let me sell my tiny metal that I should have dropped off. Sell this beef jerky. I should probably sell my awake sand and my moon herb. Antidote's really bad because poison lasts between fight, but sleep and paralysis kind of don't. Plus, I think I have monsters that can just get rid of those. I don't remember what Mom wanted.
I think Sirloin was the one
Yeah, I think we're waiting on Sirloin. Oh, it'll be a little bit before we get that. Also,
Oh! They're offering rewards if we can cheer up Lady Yuna.
Well, just take her down by the fountain!
Well, if we just start a game of Blitzball, that should be enough.
She loves Blitzball! Look at her, she loves it!
I mean, look, this kingdom's on a river.
Stay away from the summoner! I don't know if that was the part of the game that they intended me to remember for my entire life.
Yeah, but it is. Like,
it is. You're too late, huzzah! I beat you to it.
It's because it's voiced.
Do I have a Gopal in the tank? I don't think I do. Let's waste 2 ribs on a Gopal.
Yeah, maybe you do, maybe you don't.
I really like that they let you use meat on your allies in a fight, as if you would want to do that ever.
Yeah.
Gulple was defeated. Let's see if 2 ribs got me one. Nope.
That probably means you have one in the tank.
I was having really bad luck catching Gulples earlier, so I don't know what to believe ever.
Ooh, there's a new monster, Night Whip.
The Night Whip. That sounds like a a weird name for Kit from Knight Rider. He's the Night Whip.
I'm gonna throw a beef jerky at the Night Whip.
I'm very nostalgic for these kinds of games because they always have tree sprites that are the same height of your character. Which is very Pokemon to me.
Yeah. Everything in the world is one unit tall. Everything.
Even mountains. Oh, it's Gizmo! I must have him.
Alright, I think I'm just naming Night Whip Kit.
Oh, you gotta, yeah.
2 T's, right?
I think so.
Pretty sure.
I don't remember. I've never seen Knight Rider once in my entire life.
I'm pretty sure it's 2 T's.
I don't care if Gizmo's useful. It's cute as fuck.
Whoa! Kit knows lightning.
Hey, Gizmo was defeated.
Which is, let me tell you, lightning is strong stuff.
It's not my favorite character from that game. Ice Slash.
Is that your favorite character from that game?
Yeah, it's my favorite game. Although I hate snow. Man, so many skills. Is Ice Slash worth keeping?
Siren is very tall, you're right. Siren is so tall.
I already have Snowstorm. Does Snowstorm actually deal ice damage? I think it does.
Yeah.
His enemies are Frozen Flash, so Ice Slash would be like a single target. But it's maybe more useful for some monsters. I don't know. This reminds me of the old Pokemon games where you couldn't actually see the power of moves.
I generally don't hold on to the slashes, though you can combine them.
What's the Gizmo's name?
Can you fit Kracko into 5?
Let's see what happens. It might just end up being Crack.
Well, you just don't see K, you know? It's just like...
Kricko. Is Kricko okay? Massasoit was going for what I was thinking of, which was a Gremlin, because Gizmo is a Gremlin.
yeah, Gremlin's good. I wanted something that had more of an appearance of a Gremlin.
Oh, found a World Leaf. Nice. My world for this leaf. You know, I haven't tried something. Let's go into town and save. And then see what kind of horrible sea monsters there are in this world.
Ooh, how are you gonna get murdered?
Yeah, because we haven't looked at sea monsters here yet. Because we haven't had access to the ocean before. Because of the ice flows.
Wow, people are really just so confused and saddened by Lady Yuna's sudden change in demeanor.
She's been hanging out with a day laborer named Shitpants.
No. Like, she gave up summoning for guns? Like, I don't know what that's all about.
Should I catch a big walrus man or Trident riding a fish?
I was gonna say the walrus man, then I looked over and saw the Trident. I'm still in the walrus, I think.
Okay. Let us command. We will fight the fit. We have Walrus Man versus Fish Rider. I'm not afraid of them. They did 5 damage to my character.
What a jerk. In the middle of a lake is a tower made by a wizard. Something must have gone wrong.
Let's see if Walrus Man can be ensorcelled by 2 ribs.
Gary Oak here is spinning in circles.
I mean, of course I love Gremlins too. You kidding me? Because if you're forced to make a sequel to a movie you don't want to, the only correct thing is to make it as a joke.
Right. Like, I have a massive respect for just going, alright, fuck it.
It's like, we're gonna have Gremlins go into phone lines. Walrus Man got up looking hopeful. Please name Walrus Man. What's a good name for Walrus Man? I like his walk sprite.
Ivo?
Oh, yeah. Actually, I can't quite fit Eggman.
Yeah, I know, that's why
we'll go with Evo.
That's why I went with Ivo.
Mm-hmm. Man, how fucked up is he gonna look? Is that no, did I do I did IVC, because the sprite is this almost exactly the same. Is that correct? Eggman. Jamie Heineman would also have been a good one to go with.
Yeah, I agree on that.
What's down here? A castle.
Yeah, that's
and a rib.
So that castle is, like, supposed to be, I think, our third destination after you find out what's going on with Lady Una. Wait,
yeah.
A single Slime Knight appears. You like ribs, don't you? I want the Slime Knight.
Wait, are ribs cheaper here than they are in North Town?
That's called trade. What's my Slime Knight?
Goop. I'm just blown away by a JRPG having items cost different amounts in different towns.
Yeah, it's pretty rad.
I wasn't ready for that.
Ooh, Goop knows heal.
Yep, Goop. No, he's like a NetHack knight. They have heal spells.
Not quite the paladin, but also, you know.
I need to get back to work on NetHack. The plan, because Happens died so instantly, the plan is I'm going to try to get up to around that part of the game on my own, and then restart from there.
Gotcha.
But I'm going to have to die a lot to do that, because I'll be doing it on my own.
Yeah.
Not with my handsome, charming Australian friend.
Ooh, I found a new place. This is really weird.
Hmm?
This is maybe the weirdest thing I've ever seen. I think that's a normal horse sprite.
It's just a horse. Not a monster horse, just a horse.
Yeah, just a normal horse.
I won that hack by turning into a slime. Which in this universe is a good thing. I'm not in the right. Where is Lady Unaliska? Here's a question. Here's here's a thing that will determine. Here's a personality test for everyone at home.
Okay.
You'll learn something about yourself and your friends by. This is just the penguin from Neon Genesis Evangelion.
Yeah, that's just. How doesn't this predate that by like?
I don't actually know. Ava was. These were both mid-90s. I don't know if this monster was in other Dragon games, though. It probably was.
Yeah, most of these are. Come on.
But,
Yes, unicorn got up. Oh, I am.
That's pretty chufty. Okay, here is your personality quiz. Is Lady Unaliska a good boss fight or not? Is it smart and clever and like uses game mechanics in an interesting way, Or is it bullshit?
Lady Unalesca, the one of the late bosses within Final Fantasy X at the end of Xanarkand.
Is it late or like mid-game? I can't even tell.
It's
like it's before you get Agas, I think.
Well, it's about when you get Agas. I think of it as the end of like Act 2 or 3, and then there's the final act, which is you go fight Sin, which is
It's just that Act 3 is really long.
Well, like you go fight Sin, and then you fight the outside of Sin, then you fight the inside. There's a lot to fighting Sin.
Right, because you get into the airship to let you just go to the end of the game, but there's also a billion things you can do.
Right, you've opened up the world.
Fuck these clowns.
What do I name a unicorn?
Okay, Masazak claims that. Okay, how about corny?
Yeah, I was thinking corn had to be the operative, right? Like.
Because we love corn. I know, Cormy.
We get the Megadeth mechanic implemented in 14. Yeah, you're right. Megadeth was in Weeping City.
So it's like, okay, I wasted a lot of time when I was a kid playing that because I was getting my ass kicked by the zombie portion of the fight. So I went and used the item crafting ability to make zombie-proof armor.
Oh dear.
Because it wasn't that bad at that point. Little did I know
that you were about to die.
That it was the wrong thing.
Are you ready for the death you've earned, little man?
History of the Lake Kingdoms. In the middle of the lake is a tower made by a wizard.
Yeah, there's a wizard tower. Like, clearly everything's horrible.
I'm hoping to teach you about the fear of wizards. All the way, I might be teaching to the choir. That's me conflating two phrases.
Ah, yes.
Teaching to the choir is my new one. You have to pay me $1 every time you think about it. Not say it.
Not say it. Think about it.
Yeah.
Ava was 95? Holy shit.
Yeah, Ava is pretty old.
See, when I think of Ava, I think 99, you know? I think, like...
Well, that's when we saw it.
Yeah. Let me hide among your items. Oh. Movies should just be allowed to have a splash screen that says, look, cell phones don't exist. One thing I do like about the Lady Unalesca fight is that it's a build-up of something that the game had already been doing to that point. Like, in the sense of playing with zombie mechanics. Not playing with them specifically in the haha you lose. But, like, we had already had Seymour...
Seymour Butts?
Death awaits you!
Yeah, Seymour Flux is the...
Flux.
But Seymour Butts is a better name.
Yeah, who will, like, full life, you know, or whatever. Ooh, wait, did Scully... Interesting, we got a couple new... poison hit! That's good.
I should go sell some of my sticks, because I have, like, some wind sticks, and I'm never going to use them, but I could use some money. So, I went to the zone, the castle, and they said Lady Unalesca was sad.
Did you perform for Lady Unalesca?
I did.
Alright.
Perform, and the king told you. And I was thinking about other things while the text was going. Should I go to the other town yet? I'm trying to find the event location.
There's an event location that I found just sort of at random. If you check out the south area where there isn't a town.
Okay.
But also, I assume if you went to the town, yeah, if you took out the long unskippable cutscene of Auron going on. I have that scene burned into my brain, kind of like the before Riku 2 fight, you know?
Yeah, man. Okay, Snowstorm is a bad thing to cast against these monsters. Oh, Snowstorm actually seems a fine thing to cast against the ice monsters. But,
Oh! That's, really annoying, you jerk.
I just murdered some of you.
Yep. You can just do that.
By Mr. Mime, or whatever this thing is. It reminds me that there are 2 games in Final Fantasy X. One of them is really smart.
Uh-huh.
And, like, effective and thought out. And this is what we call the game mechanic part of the game. And then there's the other parts of the game, which are not smart. And they're called the words coming out of mouth part of the game. And Auron's whole spiel there is part of that. I think that's the closest the game comes to being effective to me, is when Auron's, like, basically giving the... You're trusting the chemicals in your brain to tell them that you're chemicals. Are you? Will you lay down and die, or fight like a dog, or fight for what you believe in?
Right.
So, like, given, I guess I'll use my.
I mean, also I found that a very effective part of the game because I liked Auron a lot.
Yeah. Plus, Auron is like. When you really, really think about Auron, he's an unhelpful asshole. But when you just think about Auron and, like, his aura, he's a really cool guy. He's very middle school cool. I did love him.
Which is weird. It's like, was that the time period I played this game? Like,
yeah, it's like, huh?
Perhaps.
Then you think about it, he's just some asshole who doesn't tell you the things you need to know.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm not telling this because you need to figure it out yourself. I'm going to get people killed by thinking this.
I know, it's fine.
Also, I can't die because I'm dead, so I don't have any stakes in this, but... Oh, there's a grove.
Well, being dead doesn't mean you don't have stakes in it, because, like, you murder Seymour, he still has stakes in it. He has stakes in it for way longer than you want him to.
Yeah, the Seymour is also a complicated character in the terms of why does he exist.
Well, he has a reason to exist, and I think my main problem with him is that he lives past his expiration. Not in the sense that you murder him in the Shiva temple. I want to say Guadasalam, but that's not the name of the temple. But you murder him there, and then yes, he stays alive because that's how people work on this plane. But I mean, in the sense that, like, he shouldn't have made it past the mountains.
Yeah.
And, like, he appears inside Sin, and it's like, what are you doing here?
It's like, how'd you get here?
Why? Why are you even here?
Everybody gets one guess as to what I'm naming my shadow. Obviously, tail.
Ah.
Winnie. Horse. Horse is known.
Alright, well, I still need one more piece of this puzzle, so I better go talk to the tutor in the east. Or, maybe I don't need to talk to the tutor in the east. Maybe I can sneak in here.
Finding lots of exit bells.
Dark metal. Oh.
Metal is one of the more underrated Pink Floyd albums. I used to have the poster for it. I don't know where that poster went because I would have liked to keep having it, but I guess I lost it in the move. It's the one where the guy is shaking hands with the version of himself that's on fire.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, like, I want to say almost every, like, not every Pink Floyd album is underrated because of the obvious, like,
Yeah, you have Dark Side, you have the Wall.
Like, those are your two, you know?
Yeah, and then there's like, oh no, yeah, you're right. That is Wish You Were Here.
Wish You Were Here?
Shit, oh, you've outfloated me.
Ah.
Metal was like... What was the poster for Metal? I'm looking it up. Wasn't it like a weird face? Yeah, it was like the brain in the water thing. Yeah, that was Metal. Or no, it was an ear. Was it? I don't remember. Somebody tell me in the chat.
Ooh, 66 damage from poison. Nice.
Poison. Do I want a tree?
Don't you already have a tree? You have Tree Boy.
Yeah, I have Tree Boy. This is just like a stump. I'll throw a rib at it.
You want Stump Gerblin?
Yeah, I do want a Stump Goblin. Yeah. Sid Barrett? I don't know. I don't really... Floyd was a way different direction back then. Things like set the controls for the center of the sun. I don't remember. Name my tree stump.
Airs? Airs.
I'm gonna spell that the way I immediately thought of spelling it, instead of probably the actual way to spell it.
No, I think you might have been thinking the way I was thinking, because I was thinking
like
I was
thinking
go ahead.
Luru.
Yes.
Oh.
That was what I was thinking of as well, because very flat topped.
Oh, okay, yeah, there you go. Now your mental processes make sense to me.
Yeah, we were on the same page, which is good. Wait, they were concocting a criminal plan in the forest. Oh no.
I wish I was concocting a criminal plan I mean, I have a forest nearby. Because Tree Boy is made from plant plus pixie, meaning that pixies, which are easy to catch, don't work for Gulple.
Oh.
So the existence of Tree Boy means Gulple is slightly harder to obtain. I guess, yeah, at any point I'm in the forest, I'm probably conducting a criminal plan.
Yeah. Alright, well that's 2 here.
Is it a criminal act to despise society? Because if that is the case, then yes, this is happening at all times. So...
It feels like a fairly normal one these days.
Oh, God.
Ooh, this has a shop in it. I didn't realize there was a shop in this town.
Yeah, it's the one that sells the discount rib.
Ooh, it sells $50 log twig.
Yeah, log twig was a good one. So where did you find Unicorn? Was it in the forest? Was it just a rare monster?
It was in the forest. I ran into it with like an encounter that had like 2 and I'm holding 3D scales. Get out of here.
I'm gonna look around for cool monsters before I leave, because I've got... Was Unicorn a rare monster? You only see one, or...
No, it was always on the right of a 3 monster encounter.
Okay.
It was
that might be my shadow.
Yeah, I never saw a shadow. I mean, Unicorn I'm really happy about because I can combine Unicorn with, like, Slime Knight, and then I have a healer with Revive.
Ooh, that'll be a good one. Yeah, I need my Unicorn horn. He keeps wanting to learn Ice Slash.
Huh.
I care not for Ice Slash.
Seems odd and useless in this environment.
That's what my sword users want to know. They want to know they want to know slashing moves for their swords. What else are you gonna do when your body is made out of a sword?
Right, if your body is sword, you probably would even know sword, right? Like that's just science.
Oh, I think no, my unicorn must be Demonite, because I've only ever seen Demonites in like multiple encounters, and Demonite's a lame monster. Adney plans? I have plans with friend of the show, Adney. But my NetHack will have to... I have a plan for NetHack. I'll have to... Playing on my own will teach me how to play NetHack better, so I won't make stupid mistakes a lot. Because that's how I died. I walked by a slime and then took 5 steps and didn't realize that it had hit me because I wasn't paying attention.
Whoops.
Sard learns Lush Licks. That doesn't seem very useful. Stop for 1 turn.
Okay, so yeah, talking to the tutor in town here says like, hey, you should go to that forest. It'd be, you know.
Okay, I don't think I'm going to be catching a unicorn here. Oh, Adney plant. No, Adney is Dragon Lord.
No, I named Adney. I named Andriel Adney when I had.
Okay, yeah.
So I don't have immediate plans for Shar here, but Andriel has a lot of power and goes into a lot of things. So all I can tell you is that they will be different plans. I don't plan on doing the same thing.
Then go to that town.
Oh,
and my sticks.
All right. So the queen here is is being annoyed by a demon who is an episode of Voyager.
So space anomaly.
Yeah, she can't sleep because of like terrible headaches and things and nightmares.
Yeah, I think this wind staff is worth 1,200.
That's good.
Which is I have 2 of them. I should sell those because I'm never going to use them. I have 4,220 guilders, and I'm not allowed to sell Unisol.
No, or Crest.
Crest.
Wasn't that
It's
a TNG
probably,
Crusher episode 2? Yeah.
Probably. Do you like Dr. Crusher? As like a character?
I think there's only like 2 Crusher episodes I like.
Yeah. This thing looks crazy. I must have it.
One of them where the universe is imploding, and the other one where, what was the other one? Where she was like psychically linked with Picard.
Yeah, that one's pretty good. But even then, that's more because of the characterization they do for Picard than it is for... the only good Dream episode I can think of is Data's.
Ooh,
that's one of the shitty DS9 crossovers where the DS9 people are just there because they wanted people to know that DS9 was a show that existed.
Hi, my name's Julian Bashir. I have no character traits whatsoever, and I'm here.
I'm Julian Bashir, and I'm going to bring this thing on board so it can zap Lieutenant Commander Data.
Yeah, like
so that he can have a dream that's really freaking cool.
With like a phone and a chest and cake bodies and yo, check out that enemy.
I only got 1 rib into Foxfire. Will I get one? Foxfire got up looking hopeful.
That's what I just found too, is a Foxfire.
Rogue Knight is a really good monster. Because I see Rogue Knight there. I know what to name this.
Oh, damn it. I'm a fool.
Oh, Foxhound.
Fox. Die.
TNG is really, really, really good. I would say that it's not just the first season and a half. I would say first 2 seasons. I don't like most of season 2.
Well, season 2 operates during a writer's strike, but yeah, as MC Subtle says, like the first season of a Star Trek being bad is at this point a rite of passage.
Yeah, although I think DS9 starts off strong and stays strong for a while.
True, but
DS9 starts out with everybody being miserable, and that's really compelling, but at some point that kind of stops.
Right. No, I get you, I get you.
But yeah, the common thing is whenever you see an episode where Riker has grown the beard, that's when you can start watching.
Well, I don't think of it as much as filler in DS9, but rather DS9 takes a very huge shift at the end of Season 2, introducing the Dominion, which changes the nature of the show. Up until that point, the show is a lot more like previous shows where it's like, yes, there's just sort of an episodic thing going on. You don't have this, like,
it's not a driving narrative.
Which there wasn't in TNG. Voyager claims to have one.
Yeah, it claims. Okay, my guys are not casting increase when I tell them to do defense.
Increase is on mixed.
Weird.
Yep.
Yep, there it is.
Yeah.
So sleep air.
Yeah, anything that's a status effect is on that. Anything that's like turn skipping is on mixed. But the status effects that are on... The thing that's different is that the status effects that are on hits... How long did the Kazon hang around in Voyager? Again, 2 seasons. They gave up... Oh my god, Scorching became Whitefire already? What? I thought to get Whitefire you need to be like level 30. Holy crap.
Now you know the power.
Holy crap, alright. I'll take it.
Okay, stop attacking Slight.
Uh-oh.
They got confused. Okay, heal more solves all my problems.
All is forgiven.
Really, why are... Oh, the perpetrator died from poison. Okay.
There you go, poison's pretty cool.
And so the Death Jester was killed.
Loved Farscape. Is there a specific series to follow that?
I hate to say it, but not a Trek. Probably Firefly. I think that's a little closer to Farscape than a TNG. The actual answer is probably Stargate.
Oh yeah, that's actually that
that's the actual one.
That was that was on my mind there too. Was that I think Stargate's the actual answer to that.
Yeah.
Another show that doesn't take years to find its footing, but builds a base which to use later after 3 seasons, and it's established a bunch of worlds, then it can use them in later times. So
where'd Yuna go? Yeah, they had the part of DS9 where they showed the bridge of the Enterprise D. Or probably which isn't that the original one?
No, D is the TNG one.
I think D is actually the second TNG one.
E is the second TNG one. C, I think, is the one from Generations.
But anyways, they show the original. But the best thing about that scene is when they show the original bridge, it has the same. They're using the same kind of lenses, so it has the same sort of filter. This like the quality of the picture looks like the old '60s show.
Nice. Stargate Atlantis. Yeah, I mean, Atlantis is less of a commitment because Atlantis is a smaller show. Stargate proper is a 10-season...
Yeah.
Oh, C... Okay, B is Generation, C is the, Yesterday's Enterprise one.
Yeah. but I didn't watch Stargate, so I'm not like the best judge of it. I do love the film Stargate, which is notable for being the only Roland Emmerich film that's any good.
That film has almost nothing to do with the series.
I know, but I like it a lot.
Yeah. Crap. I thought the person was supposed to be up here in the north. That's annoying. I went all the way up here, and the botanist wasn't here.
Yeah, Kirk. The Mirror episodes. That's the thing that maybe that DS9 did. That was the worst thing. Was keep having more of those.
I enjoyed the alien guy. Teal'c, Christopher Judge is really good. And as I think is more known these days as he plays Kratos in current God of War.
Yeah, where he wore that crazy suit to the not Oscars, to the Game Awards.
Yeah, oh my god.
I don't defend ID4. It's dumb. It's too dumb for me, and that's saying something. Welcome to Earth.
Oh my god.
When they wrote the script to Independence Day, they wrote it as if they were making a movie for someone who had someone who was watching the film on the day they learned English, and thus needed everything very spelled out for them. So it's like... It's just like... Okay, not even that. Someone who had just learned about culture. It was like, okay, what are these beings, and how are they interacting with each other? Oh, he wants to... There's a place, and there's, like, signals. And that means there's aliens coming. Okay. Alright, Grizzly Adams goes back to the farm.
Hey. Good catch.
My old two-rib technique.
Alright, so I did find the botanist I needed to locate.
Yeah, I don't actually know what I'm doing right now.
Did you head back to... Did you find the Una soul?
Forest. I'm going to the forest. Because, like, the Una, she said that... I returned to the soul, and she said she found a diabolic plot in the forest, right?
She also said that that diabolic plot is probably going after the other kingdom in the east.
Okay, then I guess I'll go there. Although, Eastern Kingdom didn't have a castle, did it? I was like, no, there's bottom left town.
Well,
or is there middle town?
You want bottom right town.
Yeah. I was just there selling things, and then I racked away wondering where I was supposed to go. Oh man! Time to catch monsters! Oh, which one of these do I want?
Oh, damn.
There's the big Snuffleupagus. Let's find their names. There's Drygon and Lizard Man. I'm kind of feeling Drygon, to be honest.
Yeah, why not?
I'm gonna wait for Mastaza, because they're the master of breed stuff. Drygon is a dragon. Lizard Man also is a dragon. I'm going for Drygon. Mostly because I think making Lizard Man seems pretty easy. I was able to do it with, like, Crest Serpent and basically anything.
Yeah. Alright, so now I have to head all the way back to Eastern Kingdom. My game plan is to clear out Ice World and then probably do one of my magic keys. And a lot of breeding. Once I clear out Ice World, we're gonna, like, get a upgrade on our team. I do like Char, Scully, and Mason, but...
having Pokemon in this game is like, you don't have your... Nobody stays around forever until the very end. I'm out of meat, so it's time to fight.
So I talked about this when I was playing Dragon Warrior Monsters 1. One of the things that makes me really... Dante's Peak. One of the things that's just out of nowhere for while I was watching the video, you'll never know what the hell I'm talking about.
It named my Dragon for me.
There you go. Train of thought. Dragon Warrior Monsters 1, I talked about this, but I think it's worth talking about again here. Like, one of my favorite things about this game is that, like, your monsters are kind of ephemeral. You go through them pretty quickly. You know, they switch and become other ones, but they become a lineage. They become a legacy.
Yeah.
You get to see the the family tree of, like, aha, baguettes, you know, and that's great. Okay.
Nightmare is a bad thing to suffer from. Although, really, it's like a 6-mana 0/0, right?
Yeah.
Does fly.
Does.
Nightmare is a good creature. I can't think of the last mare they printed. The last one I can think of was Squelch of Leeches.
You mean mechanically, not like the Vine Mare cycle, right?
Yeah, there's been mares, but Squelch of Leeches was a pretty good card, too. I remember that being a good one from Theros, because I think it was an enchantment.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah.
There was also... Or was... Well, I have to look up Squelch of Leeches now.
There's gotta be one after that.
There's Squelching Leeches. Yeah, I mean, it was just not an enchantment, but it was just a 4-mana nightmare without flying.
Right. So yeah, now that you've encountered the queen, somebody said there's a scholar you gotta talk to in the north.
Yep, at Norfair.
You gotta go to Norfair.
You have to get the Varia suit. Varia is a better name than Barrier.
Yep. You'll also know, Adric, the reason I say Dante's Peak is because I have not seen Volcano.
Volcano would be a great movie if it were made in the same fashion as Airplane.
Ooh.
And here's why there's ice flow, to keep you from just going from town to town like this.
Yeah. Ooh, obtain the magic key. Hell yes.
I don't care about you enough, Fish Rider. You shall die. You dare bring light into my lair?
Stubbird. Alright, so this is where we get ambushed by Magissa and Forza.
Should probably have just used my warp staff, but I forgot to, and now I'm in for the long haul.
Cool. Alright.
Call for help. Help arrived. 34 damage. The help went away.
Hello. Goodbye. Okay, I need to touch an inn. So I think with all 3 of these, then I have a boss fight left, and then I think I'm done with the area after I go to the Wizard's Tower. I think that's how it goes.
Man, why did they make surf so bad in here? They could have made the ice flows go away after I beat the thing in the forest or whatever, so I could leave.
Yeah, I think they don't let the ice flows go away until after you've done all of the quests in this area.
until after you can, until you no longer have a reason to be on this planet, then you can do the ice flow.
So Norfair is not actually the town where the king is?
Yeah. But, why are you worried about the thing with what we do in the shadows? So I know Taika Waititi is attached, so he's a smart man.
Worried about what one?
Oh, are you familiar with what we do in the shadows?
Yeah.
They're making a television show based on the premise of that.
Oh.
Only from the perspective of the police, and I do believe that the director Taika Waititi was attached to be involved. I don't know if Jermaine Clement was. I should go check to see if I have a gulpole before I try to catch more gulpoles and just throwing meat away.
Right. Alright, so standing in inn. Now I need to take this herb and talk to... God. So I've talked about a couple times about Legends of Tomorrow as a television show and how it's, like, sort of comedic genius as a comic book show. There's a number of other comic book shows on DC that I don't watch anymore, but they have, like, a big crossover event every year. And this year was also just very hilarious and well worth watching. But it ended on them basically saying, all right, next year, big crossover event, we're doing Crisis. And, like, there is so much ambition in that statement.
Yeah, that is, we're talking about Crisis on Infinite Earths, right?
Yeah, Crisis on Infinite Earths. Which, like, not only are they making the assumption that no other shows are getting canceled, but, like, that's like the promise is made sort of, like, come on. Like, that's a little... Of all events, that's a pretty damn big one.
Listen, we have to do it. They're doing the Infinity Wars, so we have to do what we can do, which is this. We're going to shut it off to our television shows because our movies aren't profitable.
Well, it isn't shunted to the television shows. It's more the television shows are doing it under the like pulling the rug out from under the movie producers, because the television shows are constantly like being meddled with and made worse by like the movies every year.
That's both Marvel and DC, I think.
True.
I know that Marvel has been... Because if you show up in a Marvel movie, it means you can no longer appear whatsoever in a Marvel TV show. You are gone now. Good day, sir.
I will crush you! Alright, time to fight Goathorn. But yeah, so I'm very excited for that big crossover thing, because the TV shows are generally, like, highly quality. So...
Okay, the herbalist told me where to go. So I have to go to the Eastern Kingdom, and then to the mountains to the north of that?
Yes.
And the Eastern Kingdom is the bottom right kingdom?
Correct.
Okay, so now I have to go all the way around.
Marvel doesn't really have TV shows anymore. That's also true.
They just canceled Daredevil, right?
They canceled Daredevil, which kind of says by default the rest are gone. That leaves Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and I think Runaways, which Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.'s on Season 5, and Runaways, I think, is just on Season 1. And I guess Legion, but I don't know if Legion actually counts. I'm not familiar enough with that show.
It's like comic book things, I think, in TV shows are going to be like the really obscure stuff. I have friends who watch Winona Earp.
Oh. Inhumans is a show that exists. That is a technically true statement, Mastaza. it is a show that exists. It was also quite poor.
Was that the one that had the hilarious
Yes.
teen shot everybody remembers?
Yeah, yeah.
Where he blows up his parents with his voice.
Yeah. Well, one of the biggest issues with the show is that the main character basically can't speak because of his power, and they have an actor who can't emote. So
He's gotta give him a Bane mask.
It's like, yeah.
I'm Tom Hardy, and I'm here to talk to you in my voice.
Alright, I think at this point I just go talk to the spirit. To be fair, yeah, sorry, when I say emote, I guess I mean more of like the physical ability to act rather than the, like, you know, and it's kind of telling, you know.
It's like his body language should convey meaning.
Okay, why would you try to make a show around Black Bolt and pals that's asking for why should I care about the D-listers? So that requires a little bit of insight into Marvel's current state of licensing issues and the ability to use the word mutant.
Which is they can't.
That's it. They can't use the word mutant in their TV show in their TV shows and films. So in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., they decided to use Inhumans as sort of a, like, look, you know, we can get some use out of these as characters, and they're like, well, we'll go into we'll use the, like, Inhumans instead, because, like, you know, there are characters here. They could now, yes, but this show was conceived 5 years ago, and the season Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I'm talking about is from 2014, so. Like, I realize, you know, factors have changed, but when these ideas were conceived, that's where they were. And that's why, I mean, the fact that they can now is why the Inhumans movie got scrapped.
I didn't even know that they got the right to say mutants again. Man, when did that happen?
I think it, I don't know. Again,
I guess probably after Logan.
Everything's very tentative, and I'm not certain of details. Yeah. So maybe they don't, maybe they do, maybe they can only do it in TV shows. You know, like, it's that sort of thing.
Because Logan was, like, a specific, like, end of the old X-Men era, kind of purposefully.
Yes.
Because all of their actors were getting too old to play the roles anymore, and they decided to do something with it. Speaking of, is everybody excited for Patrick Stewart returning to being Captain Picard at a hale and healthy 80 years old?
I'm scared of that.
When Disney bought out the Fox movies? Okay. I wasn't aware of when that happened.
Very recently. I don't pay attention. Yeah, so it's weird. I basically don't care about comics. Like, but I really enjoy the superhero comic book movies.
How the hell do you... I'm going up and right from the east town.
Oh, you want to go up and left. You want to follow the river up.
Okay, follow the river.
Yeah, follow the river up the left side.
Oh man, there's an owlbear.
Ooh.
I must have you. Sorry, not an owlbear, a land owl.
Right, you can't call it an owlbear. Again.
No, I don't think owlbear is licensed. There's Beholder is a commonly one you can't say.
Mind Flayer.
Displacer Beast and Mind Flayer are all ones you're not supposed to... They're all licensed. But I don't think Owlbear is. You can tell because all of those monsters are not allowed in the Pathfinder monster manuals. I think Displacer Beasts got in once on a special exception.
Alright, time for another fight.
Okay, Land Owl is just getting one rib. We'll see what that does.
Ooh.
One rib was not enough. It's been one rib since you ribbed me.
Ah.
Okay, up and left. So here's the left. Now let's go up. Monsters appear stunned. Okay, I must be getting too powerful for these monsters.
Oh wow, that boss fight died in 2 rounds. Thanks, Whitefire. Having powerful move. Absolutely, Vpris.
I don't know where I'm going. But I found it.
I was gonna say, just straight up, it's the different looking mountain.
Giant moth. If you were cute, I would try to capture you, but you're not, so I won't. I can go down.
And... Hey! The ice is gone.
Opa. Should I go up here or should I go down? Okay, I have to go down and around. Okay.
Alright, here we go. Will it work?
I'm gonna bet no. That's just me thinking though.
It's a good bet. I mean, it looks like it fits.
The heck are these things?
The kind of like funky birds?
Stub bird, okay. Because funky bird is different.
Well, yeah, funky bird is the dancy bird. It's bigger. Well, there goes that magical item.
Destroyed, and now you shall eat it. That is kind of net hacky. Because in net hack, if you polymorph into a creature that can eat metal, and you eat a ring, you'll obtain its powers in your body forever. Sadly, it does not work if you turn the ring into meat and then eat the ring. Which is a way of getting rid of cursed rings.
To turn them into meat and eat them?
Yeah, just turn them into meat and eat them off your finger. The game's so stupid.
Alright, let's save up and start doing some breeding plans. So, what do we want? Poison
Guess
John,
I got a giant moth.
String Kid... Giant Moth?
Yeah.
Zappy.
This is Zappy. I know exactly why. But I won't say it. I'll let the viewer try to figure out why.
Can make a...
I don't think we've ever streamed that game. Maybe not. The randomizer for it isn't as complete. It's kind of crashy.
I honestly should check out more games with randomizers when I think about it, but... Wow, the like...
I can introduce you to some games with randomizers in them.
Oh.
Have you ever wanted to be a rat wizard before?
Oh god.
It's highly random.
Definitely contains random elements.
Yeah, the levels are almost always different each time you go back. And you'll have to learn to play other games, because the herbs use the game of life rules. And, you like that stuff, right? You're a mathematician.
Wow, I really don't have a lot of choice here. This is kind of awkward. I only have like 3 different, Cancelled due to cable dumbness. That's a sadly common thing.
Cheers to you, Teen Titans.
Yeah.
I want this cow chicken. Goodbye, goat again. You weren't Bullbird.
Go-Goat.
Go-Goat's okay.
Yeah, that's what it did in Young Justice, yes.
Little did Cartoon Network know that after canceling Teen Titans, that 10 years later, 90% of their programming would be a version of that show, but for babies.
I kind of wish that was that percentage was a joke, but it isn't.
It's a lot.
Goodness, I don't have a lot of good options on the breeding here.
Might be time to go catch yourself another Gulpal.
Yeah, maybe. I want like more, like I need like demons or undead. Like that's sort of like the missing families I don't have around.
Should I keep Bullbird or should I keep Zappy?
Oh, you gotta let somebody go?
Yeah, I've got too many monsters.
Shit. I don't know. That's.
I have a Goopy, and I wasn't impressed by Moth. And Goatigan was better to catch than Bullbird. Okay. I should get rid of Zappy. Okay.
Yeah.
Because it's a giant moth. It knows Paralyze and Winged Beast.
Oh.
There's terribly vital. Oh.
There's the Sky Key.
Okay, I desperately need to go do some breathing then.
Ooh! I've got the ability to rename monsters.
Nice. In fact, that might be worth doing now rather than later, because I'm going to want to catch new monsters. And if I'm full up. Which means I think it's a time to go buy a leaf twig. And do it that way.
Ah, to move the...
Yeah, to move because there's no reason to go to the North Gand. And it's hard to move around in the North Gand, but the South Gand is easy to move around in, and there's stuff here I want.
You will need to go to the North Gand at the end.
Yeah, but it's easier to get there than this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, let's go see what monsters I have that I can immediately breed with each other.
Oh, hey, on the horizon you can see Great Tree.
And I did find an extra key, so I have 2 mystic keys hanging around I should explore. Okay. I shouldn't go here. I should instead go here. When did, okay, Quattro is still level 17, so probably hasn't learned the cool stuff yet. Okay, let's save and start jamming monsters together. Okay. Slash.
Ooh, breed something with Spiky Boy.
Is it finally time to get rid of Slash, or do you get something special for leveling Slash up to 99 or something?
No, you don't get anything special for leveling Slash.
So this isn't SMT Nocturne. It's not actually 99. You get something for keeping the original Pixie. And I think you might even be able to breed Pixie into other monsters with fusions. You just have to keep track of that monster. Okay, let's find a useful monster. I don't actually know what a useful monster is. Got tree slime.
So as far as slimes go, you can always, like, try to do the spot slime plus spot slime breeding to get to king spot.
Yeah, Slash is just slime, though. I guess I would have to make, like, another spot slime that way, but...
Well, you can also just level slime up higher and then... I don't know.
I want to make tree slime just to get rid of the dang thing.
Sure. Goodbye, heirs.
Don't hatch it. I need more potent spot slimes. Well, I can make some potent spot slimes.
Yeah, you need spot slime to hit +5.
Okay, so I have a tree slime sitting in an egg.
Oh, hey, I found another magic key.
Okay, Bullbird. It's time for you to become something. There's Floral Jay. Picky. Hawk. Funky Bird. Land Owl. Mad Raven. Mad Raven has a skull, right?
Yes, sits on one. Naming your monster a string of characters is awful. Don't do that.
So my Shadow, All Hail Shadow combines with Bullbird to become an egg that I haven't hatched yet.
Egg. Oh, I still don't have a sirloin.
I think if we're going to find one of those, we have to do it from, we should do it from, we will be able to do it from one of the random zones.
Wow.
Okay, I have some level 20 monsters. I have One-Eyed Clown and a Pixie. I can maybe jam into something.
One-Eyed Clown, I think, is useful for things. Like, can become other cool things.
Let's find out.
Grendel?
Okay, if I combine Evo Robotnik with One-Eyed Clown, I get Bubblemon.
I saw Grendel on one of those. I don't know what it was combined with it,
I think it might have been Gremlin. Nope, there it is. Yeah, Beast Knight plus One-Eyed Clown becomes Grendel.
My gut tells me Grendel is a little bit more important of a monster.
One-Eyed Clown has a special breeding combo with itself. Does One-Eyed Clown plus One-Eyed Clown make Two-Eyed Clown?
Yeah, effectively.
Because I think I can make another One-Eyed Clown if I combine Pixie with something. Yeah.
Oh. Well, there you go. Maybe you should try for that.
It does make a clown with 2 eyes. Okay, well... Who was the guy who makes One-Eyed Clown? Slimy, my Spot Slime. Pixie plus Spot Slime makes One-Eyed Clown.
Thanks, Spot Slime.
So, I think my One-Eyed Clown... Yeah, my One-Eyed Clown is male, so I want to make sure that this new One-Eyed Clown is female.
Alright, I think we'll go do the rest of that key, and then that's probably just gonna be it for me.
That sounds about fair. I need to finish up Iceland, but I had to take this little break to,
Yeah.
the bank was full.
A lot of the animated DC movies have been pretty good. Just in general.
And then there's the question of Slime Knight. Slime Knight is level 20, so probably should be put into something else.
You've got to have some good options there.
Doesn't actually look like it.
Well, there might be better options on the opposite side of that, which is the longer one to try to look at.
So we've got... It's, the most interesting thing I can make is a box slime, which I think is lower level than,
Yeah, it's not, like, terribly useful.
So let's... Do I have a lady dragon? No, let's see what Hound does. Let's see what Foxfire does with Spooky. That doesn't seem so interesting. Petatiel. What the heck is a Petatiel?
I think you fought one of those before.
It's a water type, so I'm not super interested in it. Let's see what Krakow does. Jewel Bag. Okay, Krakow is inexplicably a material type monster, even though it's just a cloud.
Yep.
Foo Hero.
Ah, the Foo Hero.
The heck is a Foo Hero?
It's like
I can make a
hero.
Unicorn out of my Slime Knights.
I would go ahead and do that.
I like Unicorn.
Like, that gets you Revive as a skill, which is, like...
Plus, Slight already has Heal More. He's already basically my healer.
Right, so now you'll be making a kind of a more true healer.
So let's make a Unicorn. Unicorn plus 3 evil. You never had that monster. Accessories to be stored in the vault.
Yeah, Into the Spider-Verse looked pretty cool.
I have too many boys, so I'm gonna make all my eggs girls, I think.
Yeah, that's a problem I've been running into as well, where it's like, oh, there are only 3 possible people on the other side here. Uh-oh.
I'll check with the Eggman to see if there is, so, male, 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 female, male, 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 female. That's, it's a little more even than I thought, but it's, I definitely need more girls. I definitely need One-Eyed Clown to be a girl.
Yes.
Let's take a look at Unicorn. Okay, we're gonna bless One-Eyed Clown and leave Unicorn the way it is. I don't exactly like that when you bless your egg, she says, toss and scramble.
That's a little harsh.
Yeah, let's just hatch all my eggs.
Well, all the towns in these the magic keys are random, so every one of these towns is both random and useless. Effectively.
What did you end up naming your unicorn?
Corning? Ah, I see.
And I had to.
Of course.
Okay, let's hatch my One-Eyed Clown. I'll read that up. I'll get that up later.
There are a lot of good reasons to like the draft where I drafted 6 Ulamog's Crushers and a Kozilek. The fact that it starts off with us doing like a dumb Bitcorms bit may be my favorite.
Okay, Unicorn, it's time to go. You're coming with me. Join my dragons. Okay, one of them's a dinosaur. So you're a level 1 unicorn. Let's see how you react to touching a monster. One-Eyed Clown is a dirty name, is the thing. ICP is the name of my other One-Eyed Clown. I named my new one Durst. I want to fight, please. Give me a fight so that I can get just like 5 levels on my unicorn right away, please.
No.
Oh god, it's powerful men.
Oh, goodness.
Infernmore.
Is it Draxlime? No, it's not Draxlime.
Okay, if Cormy lives... Okay, it looks like Cormy's gonna live. Should get a lot of experience from this.
It did also feature the person trying to use Swans of Bernargle to build, like, yeah. Neo Moto Masters was beautiful draft for like every game. There's the part where like Gnome tells me like, hold on, wait, you can own them with a Banefire here.
I only thought of that because a less interesting draft we did before, which was still a pretty cool draft, was the Urza's draft.
Yeah. Well,
where our deck was terrible, but we had shit, what's it called?
-2/-2 or something like that on death.
Yeah, there was a common creature, it's a 4-mana 2/2 that when it dies gives something -2/-2. But no, Wake of Destruction. We had a Wake of Destruction deck.
Oh my god, yeah.
So like our deck was terrible, but we could cast Wake of Destruction, which destroys all lands of a current type.
Yeah,
Basic land of a current type.
I think it's by name or something like that.
Yeah. It's like you name Mountain and you can't cast it anymore, but your opponent also can't cast spells.
Right, that was how we got to, like, our opponent had like Cop Red, or sorry, Rune of Protection Red, which is
is Cop Red with cycling.
But more importantly, white activation.
Yeah, so it's like I name planes.
It's like
Cop this. Okay, so I have to give somebody the herb. Who was I giving the herb? Yeah, this town. The town I was directly by.
Yeah.
Yes. But yeah, old cards used to not have the word May on them, so they used to have complexity. And then nowadays, you can't even kill your own creature with your own Necrotol.
Yeah.
Or blow up your own cards with Assassin's Trophy, which is maybe a little more reasonable, but...
Yeah, I think that one's more of, like, we might as well template this to avoid, like, path myself.
Yeah, because... What if I played my sick nasty junk deck in Modern where I targeted my own Flagstones of Trocaire with Assassin's Trophy?
Yo, hell yeah.
The value!
Raise. Crack the earth. Play Crack the Earth. Everybody doesn't know what Crack the Earth is. It's real good. Each player sacrifices a permanent.
I know that one. I actually played that one a fair amount. It's a Kamigawa card.
Mm-hmm.
It's got a picture of a goblin on it. Okay, time to eat this sleep herb. I will crush you. I forgot, I didn't even see the name of this fool. What was your name?
Goat Demon?
I'll find out later. Anyways. Kwame, if you live through this, you're gonna get a lot of experience.
Alright.
Goat horn.
So let's head back to Great Log. I'm gonna save, and I think that's gonna be all for me. Oof. We made it through ice. You've almost made it through ice.
I almost made it through ice. I like Goat Horn because Goat Horn kind of looks. I know he's got a beard and is like leaning forward. He kind of looks like a Baphomet though.
A little bit.
Which I appreciate.
Yeah, I can see that. Come on, Corm. Corm, you can do it.
The increase is helping a lot. Plus, he's asleep and poisoned.
Yeah, that poison does well.
And Quattro has an attack that does 150 damage. Is that Evil Slash? I think it's Evil Cut.
This would be the place for it.
Okay, I should probably look at everybody's skills. Quattro, you should probably just be on charge, and then Sard. You know, increase and poison gas, and so you can stay on. I'm probably good, so I can discharge here. Yep, Goat Horn was defeated.
Excellent.
2006 experience. Sonic 2006. See how many levels Cormy gets. So there's 1,
8,
2. Just learning a bunch of skills because it had a Slime Knight in it.
Yep.
Okay, so 5 levels, I think?
Nice.
No, 4.
Alright. I'm going to stick around, but I think the camera 2 is going to turn off here.
Ooh.
So, at least on my end.
More Tie Tuesday, yeah.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody on Jen's End. I don't have much